Hello everybody and welcome to another Battleground Games Live. Welcome to the Loft at Battleground Games and Hobbies in Abington, Massachusetts. For those of you joining us for the first time, hello. We are delighted to have you with us. Battleground Games and Hobbies is your friendly local game store in the greater Boston, Massachusetts area with 3 convenient locations. One up on Route 1 in Saugus by the Fuddruckers, one down in Norton by the Xfinity Center, and one here in Abington that has a convenient loft from which we can stream, and that's what we do. Every Friday we get together and we play different board games. I did want to make a couple of announcements about today's stream before we get going. But first, introductions, I guess. Hi everybody, I'm Andrew. I run these things, so I'm usually here. With me today I have...
Hey everyone, I'm John. I hope you guys are all staying safe.
Exactly. And...
Amanda, I'm here.
She is here. That is indisputably true.
I'm your chat mod. Don't make me work.
Especially today. Don't make her work.
Really, really don't make me work.
So,
I'm having a bad day.
Happy Friday the 13th, everybody. You may be able to hear that it is actually fairly busy downstairs.
Not a shock.
This is partially due to the fact that today is the release date for the Magic Mystery Boosters,
Look at that.
which are mysterious.
So fancy, so mysterious, so secretive.
It's also partially due to the fact that many other locations for people to hang out in are closed today. It's a difficult time. For anybody watching from the far distant future in the YouTube channel, it is a difficult time. We are doing everything that we can to do sanitation constantly. We've separated people slightly by removing a lot of capacity in the store. We're doing what we can.
To hear people be like, oh, just bring your chair over here.
Yeah, right?
Like, oh, no, don't.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. I did have a woman come into the library. I had a program. All library programs in the library that I work at have been canceled for the next 2 weeks at least. And I had a woman show up to the last program I ran, which was a Wednesday evening program, and say, well, I was just looking for things to do and get out and meet people. And I was like, no.
Now is not the time.
This is the worst time to be doing that. No meeting people right now. Now is time for meeting your internet friends on the internet.
Which is what we're doing.
Friends.
Hi, everybody.
Andy and I are around each other all the time, so yeah.
We'll try not to infect you if we're infected, John.
I'm sitting a distance away and faced away, although I don't know how much good that'll do.
Out of everyone at the table, though, I'm most likely. I go all around South Boston and I pass everyone with masks.
I work in a public library.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
And the schools are closed.
They're stopping packages from China.
I'm not shocked about that. I don't think it'll help.
Too little, too late. But the reason I wanted to mention this is I made a specific decision today to choose this game because this is a game that scales up from 1 to 4 players. It is a cooperative game. Let's talk a little bit about Marvel Champions. If you are familiar, chat, with Sentinels of the Multiverse, this seems very much inspired by that, but this is a living card game from Fantasy Flight where you and your friends take on the roles of Marvel superheroes and you work to defeat Marvel supervillains who have schemes. We'll cover it all as we play. But I love cooperative games that are playable single player. John, I know you've got a bunch of that sort of
game.
Oh
yeah, this is one of the better ones for solitaire. It's not bad at all. Another one that they released a while ago was the Cthulhu living card game, which plays as a campaign mode. In the future, they're going to do a campaign version for this.
Oh, that would be cool.
It's interesting, but so far, solo one-shots have been a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, that's good to hear. So, I decided for tonight we're going to do a flash sale. It's a super secret flash sale for our viewers of the stream, so I'm sorry, YouTube viewers, this probably still is not available any longer. but I have Marvel Champions listed on our website. It is $5 off, and we have a limited number of copies available. So if you are viewing this live, and if you decide to purchase it, there is a link down below. It is the link that just says Battleground Games Live. It is, a big Battleground Games Live banner. If you click on that, it will take you straight to our website, and you can purchase this game that we are playing right now for as long as our stream is live. So, for those of you who, for whatever reason, can't be here, this is available to anybody in the continental U.S., not available internationally, I'm afraid. But you have the opportunity now to pick up this game as we play it. Before we start playing, though, would you guys like to crack a pack?
Yes, please.
Sure.
Okay, let's crack a pack. We're going to do mystery packs, guys.
So are these of the latest set, or what are they?
So the thing with the mystery boosters, there's something that Wizards has been doing at conventions for about 4 or 5 months now. Maybe longer, maybe 6 months. But they are cards from throughout the history of Magic. They're basically
It's a wide variety.
modern legal cards, I think. They don't go back to Legacy, and they haven't reprinted anything that's on the restricted list. But there's a lot of spice in these packs, and just a lot of interesting stuff. So here, have a pack. And we'll open them up live on camera and see what we get.
Okay.
John, you want to go first since you've got your pack open already?
Sure. Ghost Cloak Skirmisher.
Okay.
Avon Battle Priest.
Starts with an uncommon. Interesting. So you'll note that they have the symbols for whatever set they came out of, not a mystery booster symbol.
Interesting. So these are all still within legal play? Is that how that works?
In various formats, yes.
Okay. The Kyoki Dambreaker.
Okay.
Bewilder.
Sure.
Voracious Null. Scuttling Death. Shenanigans.
Shenanigans. Do 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 do.
Sun-Crowned Hunters.
Okay.
Llanowar Empathy.
Llanowar.
Empathy.
Yeah.
Return to Earth.
Llanowar with 2 L's.
Anwar.
An Esper Charm. And Alloy Meyer. Is that how you
Mir.
Mir.
It's actually a pretty good card.
Ancient Ziggurat.
Nice.
You've got a Commit and a Memory.
Commit to memory. Awesome.
And
That's your rare.
Myojins of Life's Web.
Ooh, the Myojin is your foil. So he got a foil from Kamigawa
Neat.
as his foil, and it's a rare foil too. Amanda, what'd you get?
All right, so starting off, I have Glaring Aegis from Dragons of Tarkir, Knight of the Tusk from M19, Everdream from Modern Horizons, I believe.
Yes.
Skittering Crustacean from Conspiracy 2, Electric Boogaloo. Dukara Scavenger from Kaladesh. Dark Ritual from 25, from the, Reckless Worm from
Ultimate Masters.
Neat. Desperate Ravings from Commander 15. Quiet Disrepair from Plane Chase.
Yeah. Cool.
Manglehorn
These are so wild.
from the Egyptian. Amonkhet.
Almond Cat.
Lightning Helix
Always good.
from Gatecrash.
Yeah.
Or no, that's not Gatecrash. It's like a... No. What is that?
Can I see?
GK1 with a fist?
Oh, okay. So that's the Boros gate deck.
Oh, neat.
They released decks that were specifically for each of the guilds of Ravnica.
Gotcha. Skull Clamp
Nice.
from the Clamps. It's from Commander 17. Crystal Shard, which is that Darkstone?
Mirrodin.
Mirrodin.
Yeah.
Vigor from Battle Bond. and which is my rare, and my foil is Codex Shredder from Return to Ravnica.
Nice. All right, let's see what I've got. So the idea, John, behind
That
this
lightning helix goes
is that
right in
these
one of my
are
decks.
intended to be straight out of the box chaos draft. If you've ever heard of chaos draft, you draft a whole bunch of different packs from different sets. Well, this mixes a whole bunch of different sets.
Yeah.
And you just draft this weird format. I have a Windborne Charge from Conspiracy. Well, Conspiracy 2. I have Take Vengeance from M19. Messenger Jays, also from Conspiracy 2, interesting. Dazzling Lights from Guilds of Ravnica. I have Blighted Bat from Amonkhet. Ghostly Changeling from Modern Masters 2015. Bring Low from Khans of Tarkir. Demolish from Innistrad. Ixalan. Tukatung Thalid from one of the...
Solids.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't recognize this symbol. I have a Ferocious Zeng.
May I see it?
Yeah. What's the set?
It's got a little
say?
mountain. GS1 is what it...
I don't
I'm
know where
going to
that's
look
from.
it up.
Roshin
It's
Meanderer.
a vanilla 4444.
4444. From Iconic Masters. Modern Masters 2014 Mask of Memory.
It is from the Global Series Zhang Yangu and Mu Yanling.
Awesome. We actually own that. We have that at home. We should play it on stream someday.
We should.
Martyr's Cause. That's from one of the Urza's Saga, I think.
Let me see the
It's
set
the
symbol.
hammer. Yeah. Actually, no. Urza's Saga is the gear. Urza's Destiny. I have a Greenbelt Rampager.
Urza's Legacy.
Legacy. Okay. And my foil is a Kolrath Knight. So you get all these weird things from all throughout the history of Magic. Some of these packs have some really, really good stuff. Like unbelievable stuff. Ooh, thank you so much for the bits.
Thank you for the
Lobster
bits.
Revenge. I hope that you are doing well. I hope that you are taking care. And yeah, in these frightening times, thank you for joining us. We are just opening packs of Mystery Booster, mostly just as an aperitif before we get into the main course. Do you mind if I take these?
Go ahead.
I think John won that. I think the Myojin of Life's Web was the best of the things that we opened in that, of those things.
With that draft format, how many packs would you open?
You would open, well, draft you open one pack at a time. So you open one pack, you pick your pick, pass it to the left, open, and the person to your right passes.
It is a pretty
draft
sweet
around.
jacket, isn't it?
Yeah, Amanda does have the PAX jacket.
It's warm and cozy. It's sweatshirt material, and it's real comfy.
Oh, man.
It was one of her great acquisitions at PAX.
Yeah, it was one thing that I was really, really, really specific about getting. I wanted to make sure I got one.
So having done
We'll be
that,
here.
I'm glad that you've joined us. We are going to play Marvel Champions. And we had started saying, before we started cracking packs, that this is a living card game, I believe inspired by Sentinels of the Multiverse, because it has that sort of flair to it. Amanda, I know with the other Marvel, the deck builder, Marvel Legendary, you're not super happy with the amount of time it takes to set things
Don't
up to
love it.
play it.
Yeah. I always end up feeling like it takes so much time to set up, and then you can lose the game really fast.
Hopefully we're not going to lose the game that fast with this, but it has some similarities in the setup. We skipped, for the purpose of the stream, the building of the villain deck. But what goes into the villain deck is you choose your villain, There are 3 that come in the box. It comes with Rhino, it comes with Claw,
I know.
and it comes with Ultron.
Yes.
And then there are 5 ancillary decks that you can throw in there with it.
Yeah, you have the 5 side schemes. Some of them add more characters, some of them add like fuller schemes that'll add on to stuff. But yeah, they also have a lot of variety with that, so you have a lot of options with that in the starter
So we
set.
built a deck today from Rhino, who's the sort of easiest of the villains to defeat, and we threw in the.
We didn't go with MODOK, we went with Hydra.
Hydra.
Yeah.
Right. We have some Hydra villains, and we have Rhino in there.
Yes.
And then Amanda is playing. So the game comes with the necessary bits to build up to 4 decks.
Yes.
With 4 different types of. I don't know what you would call these.
I believe the term was. It's not allegiance cards. It is motive cards, I think. Like their motivation to be heroes. I think that's what it was. I will look into that.
So you take your hero.
Yeah.
You add your basic cards, and there's 18 basic cards.
Yes.
And then you add in their aspect or whatever it is.
Aspect
Is it the
cards.
aspect cards?
I believe so, yes.
And the instructions come with recommendations for building some basic decks. I am playing T'Challa, Black Panther, with the protection aspect and, of course, the basic cards. Amanda is playing with...
I'm playing She-Hulk. So I'm playing Jen Walters. And I don't know what.
you
went into
have
my deck.
aggression cards.
Cool.
And
Real
John
angry.
is playing a completely new deck.
Yeah, I got the Thor expansion, which came with a pre-built, so it hasn't been played yet, so I have no idea how it works.
We'll find
But
out.
It also uses aggression cards.
All right. So I'm going to... I kept my deck in its component pieces just so I could explain that to chat, how that works. You can go into much more depth in deck building with this game if you so
Yes.
desire. Many of the cards have a limit to the number you can have, but as long as you stay within those limits, you can mix and match. As long as you keep all your hero cards, I believe you can put whatever you want together.
Essentially, I think the base rules for deck building are a certain amount of basics, a certain amount of
Yeah.
cards, but you always use the 15 hero cards that come with your set,
Yeah.
and your Nemesis cards.
Oh yes, I forgot to mention the Nemesis cards. We have not shuffled those into any decks.
No, we all have
but
a
they're-
special opponent.
Yeah, those Nemesis could come into play. They probably won't. Well, I don't know. It depends on what's in the...
There's one card that will force us to add our Nemesis to the game.
Yeah.
My Nemesis
So I've
is...
always felt frustrated that I didn't like the Marvel card game.
Uh-huh.
I love Marvel.
Yeah, you're definitely a Marvel person.
Okay.
All right, so I ran this as a demo
I at the
about a
moment have
million
2
times.
hit points.
Yeah, let's
so
fix
Your
that.
character has a starting hand size and a health pool. When you turn into a hero, though, those can change.
Gotcha.
So yes, as T'Challa, I have a starting hand size of 6 and hit points 11.
Okay.
I think we all have a starting hand size of 6.
I have a starting hand size of 5.
Oh, do you?
Thor
How
only has
interesting.
5 because he has a special power that I will bring up later.
Okay.
I have a starting hand size of 6 and 15 hit points.
Okay, so 15, 14, 11. Is that right?
Yes, I have 11 hit points.
Okay.
All right, so Amanda, look at your cards.
I'm looking.
In the top left corner of many of your cards, not all of them, there will be a great big number.
Yep, I
That
see
is the casting cost of your card.
it. Yep.
In the lower left-hand corner of all of the cards, there are some colorful symbols. Those are the energy that you can, or what do they call it?
They're resources.
Resources that you can get by discarding those cards. So the basic play of the game is you're going to discard some cards to get some resources,
Yep.
and then use those resources to cast stuff in your hand or play stuff in your hand. Your hero has 2 sides. So if you flip it over, you'll see it has a hero side and a alter ego side. Once per turn, you have the option to transform from one to the other. So you can transform into a hero or transform back. And you'll also notice that in both forms you have some form of special power. When I'm T'Challa, my special power is Foresight, and it's during my setup, which I already missed. Search your deck for the Black Panther upgrade and add it to your hand. So I should do that right now.
Yep.
Before I draw my hand.
My power is I object. I object.
Yes, exactly.
It's an interrupt. When threat would be placed on a scheme, prevent one of that threat, limit once per round.
Awesome. My ability is Worthy. I get to search my deck and discard pile for Mjolnir. And I'm able to add that to my hand. Then I have to shuffle my deck. I'm only able to do that once per round, though.
She-Hulk's ability is Do You Even Lift?
Oh, that's a good one.
Which is a response. After I change to this form, I deal 2 damage to an enemy.
It's pretty good. Keep flipping in and out. I love playing She-Hulk when I got to play her because she's got like aspects that help her do both the thwarting and the big damage to such extremes. It's interesting. It's really interesting. I haven't gotten to play T'Challa at all, though. I have no idea how he plays.
Well, I'm going to get my vibranium suit with my my special ability. I believe that's an upgrade.
Yes, if it is on the side
Yep, it says
bar,
upgrade. Yep.
It'll have that would mean
So I'm
upgrade.
putting that upgrade into my hand. I have a vibranium suit.
So there are 4 different types of cards you can encounter in your main deck, I believe.
Yeah, we don't have to go through it all. It'll happen organically as we play.
Okay.
John, you have the first player token, so why
Yes.
don't you go first? And we'll just go down the list of optional abilities or of actions on your player card.
All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is use Odinson's action ability. So I will tap the card to show I used it, and search my deck for Mjolnir and add it to my hand.
Okay?
Sorry, I'm yawning a lot. It's been
Okay.
a stressful day.
Yeah. Oh, that's in my hand.
Okay. Then I will discard 1 card to equip Mjolnir to Odinson. Thor gets +1 attack and gains the aerial trait. Then I will play off on that.
This is the disadvantage to playing a deck you've never played. I guess we're all playing decks we've never played, so there's going to be some reading of the cards going on.
Geekus McGeekus, welcome. And
Yes, in
tapping.
fact, it is not called
sure,
tapping.
yeah.
You're quite right. It is called exhausting in this
Yeah.
game, but it is tapping. You tap the cards. So
I don't think there's any way to get that out of the common lexicon in players who have played Magic.
And then we'll
Yeah.
equip another upgrade, Battle Fury.
all right, so you have
like
flying and what?
Battle Fury's ability is if I kill a minion, so the whole deck seems to be about I want to fight the small guys.
All right, well, good. That's good that we've got Hydra minions in the enemy deck then.
So I can take a damage from my Battle Fury and discard Battle Fury, and I get to attack again.
Awesome.
All right, and that's all I'm going to do on my turn.
Okay, so you're not going to transform?
I've already tapped my character.
Oh, okay. That's a good point. You've exhausted yourself.
Yes.
All right. So I during the setup already used my special ability, so I'm going to transform.
Okay.
Amanda, this is a good time to talk about the powers that your character, or the abilities your character has.
I have 1 ability.
Yes,
on
which
mine.
is regenerate, right?
Yes.
Because
when
when
you're
you're
ego, you recover.
recover.
Okay.
Right. When I transform, I now no longer have the ability to recover. Instead, I have thwart, which is how you remove stuff from the scheme. Attack, which is our main way of attacking our villains. And defend. And it has a number. Yes.
Flat defense value.
Okay.
So I have become Black Panther. Now, as Black Panther, I have Retaliate 1. After this character is attacked, deal 1 damage to the attacking character. So that's nice. I'm going to put on my vibranium suit. So it costs 2. I'm going to discard vibranium, which gives me 2 wild resources.
Yep.
And now I am wearing my vibranium suit, which has a special on attack. Move 1 damage from your hero to an enemy. So if I take damage, it charges up my suit. And then when I attack, I can throw that on the enemies.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you very much for the follow, Teeks Me Geeks.
Welcome to the clan.
So there, I have done that.
Okay.
Let's see, I can't do that. I'm going to hang on to that in my hand, though. Interesting, okay. Amanda?
Yeah.
I am going to discard an Indomitable to get 1 electric resource
Sure.
and give you an armored vest. Here,
Neat.
have an armored vest. Play under any player's control. Max 1 per player. Your hero gets +1 defense.
Cool.
So you have +1 defense.
Great.
And I'm going to end my turn there. Hang on to the rest of the things in my hand.
Okay.
Now, Amanda, it is your turn to discard stuff and do things. What's your special ability? It was object?
When threat would be placed on a scheme, prevent 1 of that threat.
Okay, so if you remain in alter ego form, you can prevent threat from hitting the scheme.
Right.
We should maybe talk about the object of the game,
Yes.
which I should have said
Defeat
earlier.
the bad guys.
So yes, Rhino is going to have 2 appearances. First, he comes out with 42 hit points, which is 14 per player. Then when we defeat him, he gets angrier and he'll come out with more hit points and more schemes. His objective is to put enough threat on this scheme that he wins the game. He needs per player, he needs 7 per player threat on the scheme. So if he reaches 21 threat, he wins. He also wins if he knocks all of us out.
I mean, not cool, but cool.
We win
Superhero card game you played a Sentinels of the
if we
Multiverse,
defeat him
you played
twice.
Sentinel, and how does they compare? So we were saying earlier, actually, that this seems very Sentinels-y.
Yes, it's definitely
Yeah.
Sentinels inspired.
I have not played Sentinels, but you guys have.
Yeah.
So the difference really is Sentinels, you don't pre-construct your decks. This adds the ability to build the deck the way you want to do it.
Yeah, Sentinels, you're playing a set deck.
Yeah. These you can. We
Mix
haven't
and match.
tinkered with them. We're using the deck lists.
Yeah.
But once you know how to play the game, you can go in and tinker with your deck and modify it and change things around to make your deck more effective and stuff like that. So yeah, very similar in concept, but with a little bit more flexibility.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was at a work thing when you guys played Sentinels.
Yes, I
Yes,
believe you
I
were.
brought
And-
I didn't get
Fadi
to
on.
play.
Yep, it was
Yeah.
me, John, and his friend Fadi.
I had some friends who cosplayed as the Sentinels.
Oh,
at,
really?
Yes.
They did that was it at PAX Unplugged
Yes.
last year? Yeah. They had like a whole group cosplay, and they were all different Sentinels. And the Greater Than Games folks were quite amused by that.
That's awesome.
They were really impressed. So
So Tikas McGeekus, you missed the very beginning where I said that there's a super secret super sale going on just now. Yeah, don't tell Amazon. You can buy Marvel Champions through our website, through Battleground's website, by clicking the link underneath us here that says, what's it say? Just Battleground Games
Battleground
Live.
Games Live, yeah.
Yeah, if you click that.
That'll take you to the store's website, and you can buy the game.
Cool.
We don't normally sell games through the website, but we figured we have some copies and we're playing the game, so we might as well make the offer.
And it's a game that's playable 1 to 4 players, so it's a nice thing to have when you can't go out.
It is.
So we thought that was appropriate.
All right, so I have a variety of options.
Excellent.
Not many of them help unless I want to attack Rhino.
You should do that. I mean, you're a She-Hulk. Well, you're currently not, but you could transform into She-Hulk and then you
I
could punch him a
could.
bunch. Oh, I should have
So-
attacked. Why didn't I do that?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
So yeah, I have an action that I can do for 3.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna.
Does it say hero action?
No, because
Aha.
it's to change my form.
Oh.
Interesting.
Oh,
Okay.
I didn't
So-
know that card.
Yeah, I can spend 3.
Awesome.
So I'm gonna do that. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, we'll do that.
So this is such a great mechanic where you
'Cause
have
it's
to
1, 2,
decide
3, right?
exactly.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
To play split personality,
Yep.
change your form, flip your identity card, then draw up to your printed hand size.
Which is now 5,
Hand size 4.
4. Oh
Yeah.
dear. Okay. Well, that's fine.
Put those there. So I have 2 cards in hand.
And
So I'm gonna draw 2 more cards. So now I am She-Hulk. And after you change this to this form, deal 2 damage to an enemy.
all right.
All right. Well, he's
So
the only
I'm just
enemy
gonna
out there, so bip
Kick
bap.
Rhino in.
Rhino takes 2. He's at
in
40.
the Nether realms.
Yes. Brr.
Yeah. And
I could go to overhead cam, but I don't think that a lot of information is gained by our viewers. You can see his
Yeah.
hit points here.
Zoom cam might be the better thing when we like.
Yeah, we
bring
can
up
do
the
zoom cam if we want to look at particular cam things, but I think this is fine for now.
Yeah.
so yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I do have I have a couple of other things, but I don't think they're useful right now. One is something that I can spend that is just flat out resources.
Yep.
One is an ally. That
Oh, you should put an ally on the board.
I don't think. Oh, I can only do that if I like get rid of everything in my hand.
That's fine. You're going to draw back up
Yep.
Cool.
in a bit.
Your turn.
So I'm gonna do this. Get rid of
Nick
these.
Fury, nice.
So I have 4 because Genius is 2
Yes.
Yep.
things. To put out Nick Fury.
Tell us what Nick Fury does. He's
So,
amazing.
Nick Fury comes in with 2 thwart and 2 attack. I don't know what that 3 means, but
That's his hit points.
cool. He's got 3 hit points. Good for him. Wow. Compared to Jen, he is but a little baby.
Yes, well,
He's a shield spy. He's so subtle about it. Forced response. After Nick Fury enters play, choose 1. Remove 2 threat from a scheme.
There's
Can't
no
do
threat.
that yet. Draw 3 cards, or deal 4 damage to an enemy. At the end of the round, if Nick Fury is still in play, discard him.
yes.
So he comes out,
He does a
hits
thing.
Rhino,
Yep.
because we don't have any threat on a scheme, and I'm going to be drawing
Well,
up
you
to
could-
my hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
you're
going to be
go-
drawing at the end
yeah.
of the
So
round
you're gonna
anyway,
do 4
right?
damage?
So yeah, I'm going to do 4 damage.
Okay. So
Because I don't
he's-
have anything in hand to do
He's
anything
down to
with,
36.
And
Now, before Nick Fury goes away, he
I
can
draw.
attack.
Oh,
So right?
yes, he
Yeah.
can either attack.
So just exhaust him, and he does 2 more damage. The little symbol under that 2 means that in
it's a little
return,
star. He
yeah,
gets hit.
he
in
gets hit
response.
back. So he gets 1 hit point of damage, but then he immediately leaves the battlefield.
Yeah.
Actually, he'll
He-
leave at the end of the round. So when Rhino
Yeah.
does his
Oh,
stuff,
okay. Yeah.
Because here's a cool thing about allies: you don't care about them. You can use them as shields when things attack you.
If
Yeah.
they're not exhausted.
Yes.
Yeah,
Nick
you can
is
throw them
exhausted.
in the way.
He worked really hard at
Yeah.
that. So
Do you want to attack, knowing that you're going to unexhaust?
Let me give.
Or no, you unexhaust. Yeah, you unexhaust at the end of the player round.
Yeah, I just want to check real quick. I want to make sure that we got all the information. I'm going to look into defend action. Defense.
Defend, you have to exhaust your character to defend.
Okay, so yeah, if you attack, you will not be able to use the defend
But
action.
she'll untap. This is why I was like, why didn't I attack? At the end of your turn, at the end of all of our turns, discard any number of cards from your hand that you don't want, then draw back up to your hand size,
Oh,
then
Okay,
ready each of your exhausted cards.
gotcha. All right, never mind.
So yeah, Amanda, there's no reason for you not to attack.
so okay.
All right,
Grr.
3 damage.
How much damage do you do?
I have an attack of 3.
3. Bip, bap, boop. So he's down to 31.
All right.
Good turn. That was fun. Okay, so now we do those things that I just said. Discard any number of cards from your hand. So if you have anything in your hand you don't want, Get rid of it. I'm going to hang on to these cards.
My hand is empty.
Then draw back up to your hand size. My hand size is now 5 because I'm Black Panther.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
Can't do that.
Then ready any exhausted characters. This is why I'm upset with myself for not attacking, because I would be readied again now. So Amanda, Nick, and She-Hulk both get readied.
Yep.
Ba-doop. They're back.
All right.
Now it's Rhino's turn.
All right.
Do I draw back up to my hand? Sorry.
Oh yes,
I was
absolutely. Sorry.
reading a thing.
4 cards.
Draw up to 4.
What is Black Panther's hand size?
5. I'm at 5. All right. So now, if you look, Amanda, on the back of your player reference card, it is the
time for the
villain's
villain.
turn.
All right.
Now the villain, you don't need somebody to run it. The villain deck runs itself. And it does a certain number of things in a certain order. First, it's going to place threat on the scheme. The scheme, maybe I should show this on Zoom
That'd
cam
probably be good, yeah.
so that people can see what we're talking about here. The scheme has, this is the amount of threat that it needs in order for him to win. And then it has this little arrow here. That shows how much threat you put on it, and it says 1 per player. So it's going to get 3 threat on it at the beginning of the enemy's turn. So we'll use
we can
these for
use-
threat.
Yeah, those can be fine for threat.
Bip. So he's got
Alright.
3 threat now.
We'll need 21 to win.
Correct. He needs 21. We need to prevent him from getting 21.
All right, next.
Then the villain and each engaged minion activates once per player in player order. So starting with you, John.
So I will have the Rhino scheme because I am not in my hero form. He can't find Thor. Where's Thor?
Where's Thor?
So he has to think. So he will provide 3 more scheme, I believe.
Well, his scheme is
one.
1, and then you flip the top of the deck to see if any more scheming happens.
Okay.
So his boost is 1.
Yes.
So that's what this little symbol in the lower
scheme
right-hand
and face.
corner. So he gets 2 more scheme.
Okay.
Then he's going to look at me. Well, I'm in Black Panther form, so I am a hero, so he's going to just straight out try to punch me. So he's going to punch for 2 plus a boost. If you would reveal the boost.
The boost is 1.
So he's going to punch me for 3. I take 3. Bip, bap, boop.
You could defend.
1, 2, 3. I could defend, which would exhaust me, and I would not be able to do any attack or anything next turn. I retaliate. After this character is attacked, deal 1 damage to the attacking character.
Okay.
So I bap him for 1. My Vibranium suit allows me to move 1 damage from my hero to an enemy. It says 2 damage instead if this is the final step of this sequence.
So I assume that that's like the final, if you're the final character?
Oh, I misplayed.
Oh, what's that?
My Vibranium suit requires a different card in order to play it. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
I didn't read the whole card. I should have.
Reading
So-
the card explains the card.
Yeah, so I'm going to put a card back on my deck.
I didn't shuffle Thor very well.
Oh.
So yeah, I punch him back. I took my 3 damage, so I'm at 18 now.
I thought I had shuffled.
Or no, I was at 11. I'm
a
at
little
8.
bit more, but I got a whole bunch of basic cards.
And then Rhino Amanda, he's going to attack you.
Yeah, he sure is.
So now you have the option to throw Nick Fury in his way. And there's no downside because Nick's going to go away at the end of this round anyways.
Yeah. So, hey, Nick, can you take a bullet for me? Or
Yeah.
actually a horn in the abdomen?
Oh, God.
And Nick's like,
Okay, fine.
yeah, sure, whatever.
You did a good job, Nick.
He'll be back.
Eventually.
That's what he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
So yeah, the other alternative, Amanda, is that you could exhaust your character now
Yeah, I don't
to
want
defend for 3 or for 2 plus
1.
1.
So 3.
Oh, we should still see what the boost was going to be on that attack. So he would have been doing 3 damage,
Yep.
but he does none damage because Nick soaked it all. There is a trample mechanic. It's not called trample. It's called overrun or something like
Yeah.
that. But that attack didn't have that.
Okay.
All right, so that is he attacks everybody.
Now everyone's dealt an encounter card.
Oh, this is the fun part
All right. So,
in player turn order. So you get 1, I get 1, Amanda gets 1.
all right.
and then you reveal them in player or turn order. So,
right.
John, you reveal yours first.
My encounter is Assault. I am in my alter ego, so this card gets Surge. Surge means I play the next card of the deck.
Surge.
I know, it's awesome. I'm Tough. When revealed, give Rhino a Tough status effect.
Okay.
So there are 3 statuses in the game: Confused, Tough, and Stunned. If you're Tough, it takes it absorbs the first hit.
So we have to twice.
It is dealt. Excuse me, I'm
Gracious,
sorry.
right into the microphones. Sorry.
Sorry about that. If they are confused, they next time they would be thwarted. You discard the card. And finally, if they're stunned, the next time they would attack, they are blocked.
All right, so excellent. He's tough. Now, I reveal my scheme. Advance. When revealed, the villain schemes. So he immediately is going to add 1 plus a boost. 2, 3. He adds 3 scheme.
Oh, gosh.
He's up to 8 scheme on there right now.
All right.
And Amanda, what's your...
Sandman.
You have a minion to fight.
Yeah.
So he's going to stick around next to you, and next time the villain attacks, he'll attack you.
Great.
He's got 4 hit points. His attack is 3. His scheme is 2.
Yeah.
And he has a special ability. What's his special ability?
Toughness. When the character enters, play with a toughness status card.
There you are.
So we probably want to knock him out of the game.
Yeah.
All right.
But John likes attacking minions. Okay, the last thing that happens is pass the player token, first player token to me. I'm first player now.
All right.
So Amanda, John, do you have sufficient stuff to get rid of Sandman, or should one of us poke him to get rid of his toughness?
Well, I'll have a base attack of 3. I could use... Well, I have to kill the minion to use this.
Okay.
So if
I'll
you
poke him.
Poke him.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to discard Genius to generate 2 science resource to bring Shuri out. Hey, it's my sister. After she enters play, search your deck for an upgrade and add it to your hand, then shuffle your deck. I like how Black Panther is all about finding upgrades and putting them into his deck.
He also has Vibranium as a unique resource to him, which is a double wild resource, which is really good, because some cards, usually every card requires a resource, but they can be usually of anything, but some cards will give you a bonus if you use a specific resource when you're using them, so that's pretty cool.
I haven't looked at the whole deck, but I'm not going to take the time to do that right now. I'm just going to grab an upgrade and throw it in my hand.
Okie dokie.
I'm going to grab Indomitable.
Okay.
And throw that in my hand. All right, and then I'm going to shuffle my deck a little bit.
Okie dokie.
And I'm going to discard an Indomitable to play an Indomitable. I am Indomitable now.
Okay.
Then I'm going to use...
Andy, are we still in enemy lighting?
Oh, sorry. Yes, we are. Thank you. It is non-enemy turn. Then I'm going to attack. So Shuri is going to attack. Fapap. She's going to poke the Sandman so he's no longer tough.
Okay.
Poke. And she takes 1 damage from that. And then Black Panther is going to attack our enemy. Actually, no. I'm going to thwart for 2, because we're getting a lot of stuff on there. I'm going to take 2 off of there.
Okie dokie.
And that's going to be the end of my turn. Amanda.
My attack is only 3, which is annoying.
I mean, 3 is still 3.
Yeah, it's that I have a couple of things that are like, after you attack and defeat.
Oh,
it's
you
like,
do?
Oh, okay.
Can't do that.
Right. See, I'm reading the cards now.
That's good.
Yepper. This is going to be a fun turn.
Is it?
Well, I got something for later, but it's not going to work right now, unfortunately. But as soon as it gets to our thing, I will do something.
What's the stunned effect do?
So stunned, the next time that the character would attack, you discard the status instead.
So it prevents them from
Okay.
attacking once. Oh, darn. Sorry, guys. No, I thwarted.
Yes, you did not.
I didn't attack. He's still tough.
Yes. He's still a tough guy.
Well, if I discard these 3 and bring out another ally,
Okay.
we could stun him
Oh,
and
the
get rid
Rhino?
of that tough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to discard these and play Mockingbird.
Nice.
After she enters play, I stun an enemy. So he is now stunned.
Stunned and tough.
So, yeah.
But then Mockingbird could poke him,
Yep.
and that would get rid of his toughness.
So that was my plan.
Nice.
You're smart. You had a plan.
And now he's stunned.
And she takes 1 damage.
Yep.
Yep. And do you want to attack with She-Hulk as well?
You know what? I might as well.
Yeah, there's no downside.
Yeah. So she's gonna attack. Should she attack Rhino or Sandman? Do we have a way of getting rid of Sandman?
I'm going to kill Sandman.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. Then she's gonna attack Rhino.
Okay, so he's to 27 now.
All right.
Neat.
Awesome.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to do, Amanda?
I am out of cards.
Okay. I'm
So
going to
no.
go ahead and go.
Yes,
So,
John.
first up, I'm going to swap the mysterious Odinson.
Oh, who could it be?
Gee, I wonder who that is.
Can I just be for real?
Yeah.
I mean, Blake was a good identity in the comics. Why didn't they just go with Blake?
I don't know. Anyhow, Odinson becomes
Thor.
the mighty Thor.
So Thor has 3 attack right now because he's connected to Mjolnir, which is a weapon. Now, I'm going to play... I'm going to have Thor attack Sandman, and then I'm going to play Mean Swing. It requires 0. Hero Interrupt. When your hero makes a basic attack, I can exhaust a weapon. My hero gets +3, so that's 5 to kill Sandman.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Sandman dies.
Sandman is killed.
Goes away.
Thor's ability is when I engage a minion, I draw 2 cards.
Okay, so draw 2 cards.
Then,
And then are you going to use your Battle
Battle
Fury?
Fury. I can deal damage to Thor. I'll do that. After I defeat a minion, deal 1 hero defeat, discard the Battle Fury, and my hero is readied again.
This is great.
I could attack again for 2. I'm going to attack again for 2.
Do you get to use your hammer a second time, or it's
My hammer is
exhausted already?
exhausted.
Okay.
Yeah. Mighty
So
Swing.
tired. Such a tired hammer.
Yeah.
Very tired hammer. So I attacked him for 2.
Okay, so he's at 25.
All right.
I love this game. Once it gets going, it's like, ooh, bip, bap, boop, stuff's happening.
This is pretty cool. All right. Okay, can't do that. Oh, that's such a waste. All right, I'm gonna just play this. Another weapon card. I cannot pronounce this. Who's good at Nordic?
Let me see. Let me
Okay.
see. Yarnbjorn.
Yarnbjorn. Lovely.
All right. It is a weapon card. Response: after my hero makes an attack, attacks an enemy, I can spend a aggression resource to deal 2 more damage to that enemy.
Grr.
So now I'm dual wielding the hammer and the axe. And that's all for my turn.
Okay. That is all for all of our turns. So first we may discard if there's anything in our hand that we wish to discard.
I'm only going to draw 1 card. I'll ditch this.
Then we draw back up to our maximum hand size. Mine is 5. Excellent. Ooh, lovely. All right. And then all exhausted cards are unexhausted.
Okay.
And now it's enemy time. So first he's going to scheme, adding 3 more schemes, so he's up to 9.
1 second.
Oh, John, does John have a reaction?
I want to play Defender of the Nine Realms. Hero action. Thwart. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until I hit a minion card.
But you have to do that on your turn, don't you?
It's
an action.
Oh, it does require an action. I thought it was interrupt. My bad.
Okay. So we're continuing?
Yes.
Okay. But keep that in your hand for next turn.
Yep.
All right, so he's up to 9. Then he's going to move to attacking. He moves to attack me, but he's stunned, so he does not attack me.
Yes.
He moves to attack She-Hulk.
Yo.
He's going to do 2 plus 1, 3 damage. You could soak this by tapping by exhausting your character.
Or I could toss Mockingbird in front of it.
Or you could take 3 damage.
Okay, I have 15 hit points.
It's true.
I feel like maybe I could
You're
take
kind
3
of buff.
damage.
Yeah.
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 I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Okay.
All right.
So you're down to 12. John, you are in hero form, so he's going to attack you for 2 plus 1 for 3.
That's fine. I'll take the 3. I'm at 10.
Okay. Now, nasty things happen. I get a card, Amanda gets a card, John gets a card.
Okay.
My card is Armored Rhino Suit, attached to Rhino. When any amount of damage would be dealt to Rhino, place it here instead. Then, if there's at least 5 damage here, discard the Rhino suit. So that's going to soak 5 damage before we can hit him again.
Very comic book.
Amanda, what happens with your card?
Madam Hydra.
Ooh.
So I've got another minion in front of me. She can't take damage while the Legions of Hydra side scheme is in play.
It is not currently in play.
Neat. She has 6 hit points. Forced response. After Madam Hydra schemes or attacks, place 2 threats on the Legions of Hydra side scheme.
Okay.
Okay. Mine is a side scheme.
Is it the Legions of Hydra side scheme?
No.
Good.
Cool.
It is Branken and Tanken. When
Breaking
revealed-
and taken?
Yeah. When revealed, I put a threat on here for each player.
So 3 threat.
Yep. Now during the hero phase, unless we solve this scheme, we will all get 2 cards instead of 1.
So to get rid of that scheme, we have to remove 3 threat from it.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's not
Well,
great.
That's a problem because all my threat removal cards were in my first hand.
Oh, it actually comes out with 2 more threat, so it comes out with 5.
Oh. All right.
Why?
Yeah.
Don't like it.
No, I don't like that scheme at all.
All right.
We'll just have to thwart it as quickly as we can.
Yep.
All right, so that's the end of the enemy's turn. Amanda, you are first player now.
I don't want to be first player.
I can remove the Rhino armor on my turn, I think.
Wow.
Okay.
You do damage.
I do.
I'm going to play. I'm going to discard these 2
Yep.
to play Superhuman Strength, which is an upgrade.
Cool.
It's a superpower. I get +2 attack. Forced response. After She-Hulk attacks, discard Superhuman Strength and stun the attacked enemy.
Ooh, sweet.
Nice.
Yeah. So that makes my attack 5
Yep.
at the moment. And I think I want to try and get rid of Madam Hydra, but someone else needs to do 1 more damage to her.
Well, Mockingbird could do the 1 more damage.
Oh, that's right.
yeah.
That's right, because I didn't throw her in front of Rhino. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
That is awesome.
So I'm going to go ahead and use that superhuman strength. She-Hulk smash. And then I discard that and stun the attacked enemy, so she's now stunned.
But it doesn't really matter because Mockingbird's going to poke her.
Mockingbird's going to be like, "Don't you hurt my friend." Ah. And that gets rid of Madam Hydra.
You know what? We forgot to have Madam Hydra attack you. Or no, she just got revealed.
Yeah, she
Yep,
just
she
got
got
revealed.
revealed.
I wanted to get rid of her before she did anything.
Yep. So she's gone.
Because after she schemes or attacks, we have to place threat. Like, I don't want the Legions of Hydra thing to come out and start being worse.
Yeah.
So
Goodbye, Madam
I wanted
Hydra.
to get rid of her right away. I didn't want
Good
her
job.
doing anything.
You have one card left in your hand,
I
so
do.
probably can't do anything
I
exciting.
can't do anything with it, so it's just going to stay there.
Okay. Andy, can you get rid of this?
Can
you?
That's
Can you remove 5
5 thwart.
That's 5 thwart, because that's more important, I think, than the armor right now.
Yes, I can.
By yourself.
By myself.
You're 100% sure.
I am 100% sure.
Okay, I'm going to get rid of the Rhino skin. I'm going to ditch 3 cards. Yeah. Unfortunate, but this is a really good card. Hero action attack, hammer throw.
Nice.
Exhaust Mjolnir. Then I deal 8 damage to an enemy.
Cool.
And Mjolnir goes back to my
All right,
hand.
his armor is gone.
Since it's an attack action, does that exhaust my hero?
That's that's a question for the book.
Okay.
Uh,
Got 2 of them.
I believe so. It would probably be in the book that Amanda has, which is an alphabetical list of stuff. But I believe an attack action is played in response to attacking, so you would have to tap yourself. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. It doesn't really.
Maybe not. Maybe it's just an action that happens.
Action is a type of triggered ability.
Okay.
Players are permitted to trigger action abilities during their turn or by request during other players' turns. Doesn't really
Yeah.
say. What was the basic question of whether
hero action? I know you have to be in hero form to perform a hero
Correct.
action, but it says attack, so I don't know if that means it is an attack that I have to exhaust my hero.
I don't think so.
No.
I think it is just
Okay.
the type of action that it is. So your Thor is still not exhausted. That is the judgment of the table.
Yeah.
Very well. I
Hopefully
will now-
Chad agrees.
If we're wrong, tell us.
Yep.
We'll probably have moved on.
Yeah.
All right. I will now attack with Thor. Normally, he will attack the Rhino and deal it 2 more damage.
Okay. So he's down to 23.
Yep. And now it is your turn, Andy.
All right. So I'm going to do some thwarting.
Oh,
These are my thwarting pants. All right. So first, Shuri thwarts for 1. Zap. Then Black Panther thwarts for 2.
okay.
Bip bap. Then I discard Ancestral Knowledge, my Vibranium Suit, and First Aid to bring out Black Widow.
Hey.
Nice.
And she's going to, thwart for 2.
Does she have any
And she
enter the
takes-
game?
No, she has an interrupt ability.
Neat.
So she's only got 1 hit point left because she's.
We're never wrong. That's sweet
We
of you
are
to say.
frequently
We are
wrong.
often wrong.
So this is now gone.
In fact, I was reading the YouTube comments earlier today, and they are full of people pointing out errors that we have made.
Why would you look at the YouTube comments, Andy?
I saw Atlantis Rising has picked up a little traction. That was nice.
Such a good game.
Did
Atlantis
we make
Rising
tons
was
of
great.
mistakes in
No,
Atlantis Rising?
No,
people
there's
did not
only-
point out any
There was
mistakes
only
there.
one we made that I noticed, and it wasn't until we finished, and that was it.
Yeah.
It's basically when you do the thing where you're supposed to get villagers, only
All right.
one player gets the villagers.
I
if
am
they go
done with
together.
my turn. I still have 1 card in my hand.
It's fine.
I'm going to draw back up to 5.
Okay. I'm gonna throw away my hammer actually to draw 4 because
You're getting rid of Mjolnir?
I can get it back.
Oh, I guess you can, yeah.
I'm going to get rid of my helicarrier. I don't think it's as useful. Certainly not 3 useful when I have a hand limit of 4 while I'm being She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. Untap.
Oh, we unexhaust?
Yes,
Yes.
everything that's exhausted gets unexhausted. And then it is Rhino's turn to do stuff.
So the Rhino starts by scheming.
He puts 3 more threat out. So he is up to 12 threat
All right.
out of his 21 required. Oh,
Emergency!
Nice.
It's a thwart. Interrupt. When the villain schemes, reduce the amount of threat placed on the scheme by 1.
All right. He
Okay,
gets
so he only gets 2. Thank you.
Nice.
So then he's going to look at Amanda. She's in superhero form. He's going to attack you for 2 plus 1, attacking you for 3. Could throw Mockingbird in the way. You could exhaust yourself to defend against it.
I'm gonna throw Mockingbird in the way,
Okay.
which means
she's
she
done.
goes away.
She's done her job.
She has done quite a lot. She was really helpful.
All right, so you take no damage.
Yep.
John, you are also in superhero form.
Yes.
He's doing 2 plus nothing. And there's the Legions of Hydra. It's in the discard deck now. Good.
No, it's 2 plus 3, Andy.
Oh, geez, I was looking in the wrong place.
I'll take the 5.
Ouch.
You know what I'm doing on my turn?
Oh, hang on.
Oh, what's that?
Nope, forget it.
Okay. On the 5.
All right, and then he's going to attack me for 2
There is a card in
plus-
my hand that is.
This is 2 plus nothing.
I don't want to use.
I'll take the 2.
I'm not going to end up using it,
That.
but
I'm at 6.
yeesh.
Is it a bad card or is it a card?
Gamma Slam,
Oh, that's a
hero
power
action, attack, deal X damage to an enemy to a maximum of 15. X is the amount of damage you have sustained.
card. Yeah.
Interesting.
So it's a max of 15 because she has 15 hit points.
Right.
So, yeah.
That. Hang on to that card.
Well, I'm gonna have to use it to
play something?
Play
Yeah.
something. So,
All right.
because I played my emergency, so that was one resource I could have used.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna boop bap. He's attacking me for 2. I'm going to defend, and then I'm going to discard my Indomitable to unexhaust myself.
Oh.
Ready myself.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that happens after he's done attacking.
Okay.
So now he gives us cards. Amanda, you get a card. John, you get a card, and I get a card. Amanda, you reveal yours first.
Assault. Treachery. When revealed, hero. The villain attacks you.
Okay.
Okay, for 2 plus 2, he's doing 4.
My defense is 3.
Yes.
I
yes,
could-
2 plus 1 because
I could exhaust myself to
to take only 1.
take only 1. Oh, that's so annoying.
Yes.
I'll take it. 4.
Okay. Yes.
I'm at 8, my friends.
Okay.
All right. I got the shocker. Shocker, when he is revealed, each hero takes 1 damage.
Oh, okay. Ouch.
I'm at 7.
So am I.
I'm at 4.
You need to transform back and start healing yourself.
Not yet. Go.
Okay, I get...
Scheme.
This is the Legions of Hydra scheme. I am actually going to cancel this
Okay, cool.
because I don't want that to happen.
How you doing?
So I'm going to discard a helicarrier to cast Get Behind Me. Hero Interrupt. When a treachery card is revealed from the encounter deck, cancel its when revealed effects. The villain attacks you instead. So this is still going to be a scheme in effect, but we don't get Madam Hydra, which is its when revealed effect.
Okay.
If Madam Hydra is not in play, search the encounter deck and discard pile for her, put her into play, engaged with you, then shuffle the encounter deck. And place 2 additional threat on here for each enemy in play. So it's just going to come out with 3 threat on it. It does have that plus 1 card thing, so that's nasty.
Okay.
Oh, and he attacks me for 2 plus 1 for 3.
You can have a character take it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My sister is going to jump in front of that and go into my discard pile
Okie dokie.
because I'm at 7 right now.
It's understandable.
All right, so that is the end of the enemy turn, and I never changed the lights, did I?
Nope.
John, you are first player.
Alright, well, let me make foolish decision, but it's a decision of my own choice. I have to change or else I lose. Or I could not. It depends on what I draw. Alright, so I could kill Shocker and draw 2 cards. That could save me in a way, but I don't know. Or I can flip and recover. Those are the only 2 options I got.
I guess the question is, does anybody have a way to heal John? I do not currently.
Not in my hand.
Okay.
No. Alright, we will see how this goes.
All right. Risky business.
Yeah. Well, I could always defend 2, worst case scenario.
Yeah.
It's okay. Alright, I'm going to start off by playing... I'll attack with Thor. So, Thor will deal 2. I draw 2 cards for the effect. That does nothing. Oh, actually, I'm okay. Okay. Now, I deal 2. I will use the hammer. So I'll ditch a resource. So I can deal 2 damage to any enemy I want. So I'll deal 2 damage to Rhino, so he takes 2.
Okay. And you're dealing 2 damage to Shocker?
Shocker, yes.
Okay. So Rhino's at 21 right now.
Yes.
Shocker has 1 hit point remaining.
Yes. Then I will spend 1, 2, 3, 4. Lady Sif enters play.
Awesome.
When Lady Sif enters play, I get to ready Thor or Odin Sif.
Okay.
So he becomes ready again. Then I can only do this once per turn for the draw.
But you could transform him now.
Yeah. Transform.
So he is now Odinson.
Yep. I will use his recover action. Get back 4 hits.
Yep.
And then Sif will attack Shocker, killing Shocker.
Yep, she does 2 damage to him. He did.
And she takes 1.
Yeah.
All right.
That was a good move.
Yeah.
You did a lot. I'm not going to do that much.
Thanks. This unsuspected. It's like Prince Adam. It's legitimately that level of a secret identity.
Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Agent
Fritz.
Thank
Agent
you.
Fritz.
Thank you.
God. I do like that they're taking Thor concepts from all different comic eras.
Yeah.
So that's nice. I mean, you got Helmet Thor, Yurdi Thor.
There's a lot of variety in terms of where they've drawn the artwork and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
The other
It's an
characters.
amazing game. We're enjoying it.
Yeah, it's definitely cool. All right.
The other expansions they have so far are. This is the only one I was able to get because all the other stuff's sent out. It's pretty much gone. There are 2 more scenarios. There is a Green Goblin and the Wrecking Crew. I want to see what they do with the Wrecking Crew because the Wrecking Crew never gets any love.
They're currently being reprinted, so we will be able to get those expansions eventually.
And the other 2
like
heroes
soon.
are Captain America and Kamala Khan. And I
Yes.
really want to get Kamala Khan so bad.
Kamala's amazing.
She's got some of the best.
Just
points.
in general, she's amazing.
Next generation.
So the stuff in my hand is not terribly helpful to me, so I'm going to discard 2 Black Panther upgrades to give myself tenacity, which allows me to spend a fighty resource to and discard that to ready my hero.
Yep.
Black Widow already has 1 damage on her. I'm going to keep her up as a potential blocker, but I'm going to attack for 2. Bip Bap.
You don't want to take out the scheme? You don't want to take out the Hydras?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
We do want to do that. Darn. Okay, so I'm going to
There's a lot of
thwart.
scheme.
I'm going to thwart for 2, and I guess Black Widow is going to be used up to thwart for 2 more. That's fine.
Okay.
We want to get rid of this so we don't get extra cards.
That's a death sentence.
Yeah. All right. So that's my turn, Amanda.
I don't have a whole lot I can do.
Yeah, I didn't have a whole lot I could do either. That's why I discarded a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I can discard these 2. Unfortunately, Gamma Slam costs 4,
Yeah.
and I don't have 4 to spend. So I'll discard these 2, Power of Aggression and Gamma Slam, to play Superhuman Strength again. She gets +2 attack. So that's 5 attack. So she's gonna...
Swing in for 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's only got a thwart of 1, so I can
Yeah.
only take 1 off the scheme, so... Yeah, in she swings.
He's down to 16.
But I'm down to 7 hit points.
Yeah. So am I.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to transform at some point to
So that
be
gets rid of
stopping
your-
some. Oh, and
Excuse me.
Ooh,
You alright?
Sorry.
you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just trying not to sneeze into my microphone.
We also stun the attacked enemy.
Oh,
yeah.
he's stunned.
Alright, perfect.
Awesome.
So that skips 1 attack.
So. Yep.
What is this?
That's
Oh,
the
that's
same
his
form,
second
right?
form. Yeah.
Alright. So, now we move on to Rhino phase.
Well, untapping.
Yeah.
Or readying.
Readying.
Everybody
Yeah,
draw
everybody's
back up.
readied.
They've napped.
Finally draw 5 cards.
Yeah, I draw back up to 5.
Oh my god, useful cards. Hey, where have these been? Whole game.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're all sneezy.
I moved away from my mic though, so feeling good about that.
So excited. Alright, I'm ready to play these cards. Alright, so Rhino will scheme for 3.
Yeah. So, right now he's got 11 on here.
Yep.
He's up to 14.
And then he schemes for my action because I am currently
Yep.
normal.
Yep. So he schemes for 1 + 1, 2 more.
Okay.
There's a lot of scheme on there.
Yeah, he's at 16.
He's going to.
16.
Yeah. He's going to attack me.
So the stun happens.
Yeah. So he's unstunned, and then he's going to attack Amanda.
Yeah, that's a problem.
So he's attacking you for 2 + 1 for 3. So you could exhaust yourself to take none.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
Hang on, let me
Huh?
look at my hand.
I do not have. I don't have any interrupts.
No, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do.
All right, so I have a question.
Yeah.
Yes.
How much damage could each of you do to Rhino in the next round? Is this a conversation we're allowed to have?
Yes.
Cool.
This is a fully cooperative game.
Currently, I can do 5.
Because if I don't exhaust myself, I can attack him for 3. Plus, I have a card in hand that lets me deal 5 damage to an enemy.
Okay.
All right. So that's 13. John, can you do 3 more damage?
I can do at least 4 with these 2, and I have another character I can bring out.
So let's remember, when we defeat him, he's going to show his final form,
Second form.
his second form.
I don't like that. Wait, what? No.
I mean, we could just play until we've defeated him once. It is, well, it's 8:45, but it's been a long day.
Yeah. I'm good with a shorter game.
I mean, so what's his second form? What do we have to deal with when he shows up
Resets
as...
his health. Except
Yeah.
he's higher health.
Yeah, he has more health, and
then
he
he
puts
has a
out another
bonus
scheme.
attack.
That's annoying.
Yeah. He gets breaking and taken back.
That feels like
So
a lot.
lots of bad things happen when we
Alright.
knock him out.
There's a level 3 too, but we're only doing the first 2.
All right. So do we want me to do this, or do we want me to exhaust, block the damage?
So you can still do the 5, right? Let's not defeat him this turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do the 5.
Yeah.
To him
So exhaust
So
yourself.
I'm exhausted.
You take no damage
I
because
need
that
nap
blocks
time.
3.
Yep.
And now evil things happen.
Yes.
John, me, Amanda.
Come on, minion.
What'd you get?
I did not get minion. I got charge. Attached to Rhino. When Rhino attacks, he gains the power of overkill. At the end of the attack, discard charge.
I don't want him to do that.
Yeah, and it gives him +3, so now he has 5 attack, 5 base attack and overkill,
So
which means if you throw something in its way, he tramples it.
Yeah. All right, Andy. What was yours?
Yeah,
All right.
what's your horrible card?
Hard to keep down. Rhino heals 4.
I just did that damage.
God.
Well, that's fine. He's back up to 20.
I didn't have a hidden factor in the show.
Yeah.
All right.
He's just super
What, did he
tough.
go to the hospital and get a Band-Aid?
He must have. He's hard to keep down.
Right. All right, I have crowd control. It's a side scheme. Crisis. When this scheme is in play, you cannot remove threat from the main scheme.
Hang on.
Yeah. Oh, you have something?
Get behind me. Hero interrupt. When a treachery card is revealed,
It's not a treachery, though. It's a side scheme.
It's not
It doesn't say
treachery.
treachery on it.
Treacheries or
There's cards that specifically say treachery.
treachery.
darn it. Okay, fine. Then it happens.
Yes. So it enters
So it comes
play.
out with
6.
2 scheme per player. Yeah. And we have to unscheme that before we can take anything off of here.
Yeah.
Urgh. How annoying.
Yeah. Andy, you are a first player.
I am first player. All right. It's fine.
Wish I had minions.
So this 5 damage is an attack. It's a hero action, so I can't do it.
No, you can still do it.
If you're in hero form, you can still do it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get rid of 5 damage.
I'm gonna hang on to that.
Yeah, we're playing. This is insanity.
I'm gonna use that.
This is madness.
So I'm gonna discard these 2. Wakanda Forever and Avengers Mansion. To do a haymaker. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. I'm gonna do it to him.
Okay.
So he's at 17 now.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna attack him for 2.
Okay. 15.
I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm going to discard this and my tenacity to ready myself and attack him for another 2.
Okay. Are we aiming to kill him this round?
I don't. Maybe.
Okay.
Amanda,
Hi.
do you have anything you want to do?
Uppercut.
Yeah.
Nice.
Deal 5 damage to an enemy. The flavor text is smack.
Boom.
That's it.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. He is at 8 hit points now.
I'll be able to do it. Oh,
I might be in trouble because I have 7 hit points and I had no way to heal myself.
ditching.
So when I get attacked, I might be in trouble depending on what comes up out of that deck.
Valkyrie, Flip Odin, Sinogre. Okay. I think I can kill him. Alright. 2, 4, 6, 8 damage.
Okay.
I did it.
Yeah. All right. So we have a decision to make. Do we want to just call it, or do we want to?
Continue on to
We
second
could
floor.
continue for a little bit.
We'll see how it goes, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. So bip bap boop. Rhino is defeated.
Yes.
Now Rhino's angry. All right. So now his hit points are 15 per player. So he's got 45 hit points.
Yeah.
And we get Breaking and Taken back out.
So that's the +1 draw card.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Hey, at least it's not Legions of Hydra.
There's always an upside. I did
There it
this
is.
card. Drawing 4 cards. 1,
Comes in with 2 + 1 per player.
4.
Is it time to unexhaust and draw?
Yes. Yes.
Neat.
Ooh, that's an interesting one.
Raw back up to 5.
Oh, so it takes 1. Valkyrie takes 1.
Oh, because they attacked?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm definitely bringing that out. Okay.
All right.
Interesting. Oh, I don't get that one. All right. So he's going to scheme.
Yeah.
Putting 3 more out here.
Don't like
What's
it.
that bring it to?
A lot.
10, 19.
Yeah, we're
more,
within 2 more
and
of
he wins.
losing.
Okay.
So.
That's fine.
At least none of us are an alter ego, so we won't just randomly scheme.
Yeah, it's true. We're all heroes. Then he attacks.
Starting with you, Andy.
Yep, he's going to attack me for 3 plus
3 plus
2. Oh, 3 plus
8.
3 plus 2.
equals.
More than I have in hit points.
Yeah.
That was a Foo reference.
1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1.
Oh, right. It was 1 plus 2 plus 2.
1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 is...
All right, so I have to defend.
Yes.
Oh, damn it, I've been forgetting my retaliate.
Oh, no.
So I deal 1 damage to him
Okay.
as my retaliate.
Let's scale back and say you did that at least 20 times.
I don't know how many times he's attacked me.
At least 20.
Yeah, so I reduce the damage by 2. He's doing
Yeah.
3, 6, 7, 8,
Yeah.
7. It still kills me.
No, 8 minus 2 is 6.
Oh, you're right. It's 6. I'm down to 1 hit point. Hooray!
Yeah, and we lose the charge because he had charged at you.
Yeah. All right, now he
Thank you,
attacks
Andy.
Amanda. Amanda, he's doing 3 plus 2. He's doing 5 to you. I'm at 1 hit point.
I could be at 2.
I have healing in my hand.
I'll go to 2.
Okay.
I don't know if it's enough healing, but I have healing in my hand.
Need healing.
Need healing badly.
Yeah.
John, he's going to attack you for 3 plus 2. 5 damage. What
I'm
are you at?
3 hit points.
Oh, man, we are so beat up.
And I hit not
So
healed
beat
myself,
up.
I'd be dead. All right.
It's okay. I think we're all going to have to go to alter ego, but if he schemes a couple of times, we're doomed. I don't know.
I'm good.
This is tough.
I'm good. All right.
So now,
Delta card.
nastiness happens. Me, Amanda, John.
All right, starting with Andy.
Legal work. This is Amanda's scheme, or Amanda's obligation.
You get your choice.
You may flip to alter ego form and choose to exhaust Jennifer Walters and remove legal work from the game, or give the main scheme 1 acceleration token and discard this obligation.
So acceleration tokens basically add scheme onto the normal add-on they were giving
Yeah.
out.
I'm going to flip exhaust Jennifer Walters.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to flip to alter ego form
Okay.
and exhaust her.
Yep. And remove
And
that from the
remove that.
game.
I did my legal work.
Good job.
Don't put it on the deck, in the discard. It's
There you
gone.
go.
It's exiled.
All right. What did you get, Amanda?
Gone. I got advance. It's a treachery card, Andy. See, it says treachery on it.
Okay.
When revealed, the villain schemes.
Do you still have that card with the
I
treachery?
do.
Okay.
It's going to kill me, though.
Maybe it's gonna kill you. Oh,
Does
he'll
it damage?
attack.
I mean, I'm now in...
Oh, no. This is not the...
No, this isn't the one where you get.
No, he
shot.
attacks me. He attacks me.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll take one for the team to keep us in the game.
Okay.
So I'm gonna. It doesn't matter what I discard. Discard vibranium. Get behind me. Hero interrupt. When a treachery card is revealed from the encounter deck, cancel its when revealed attacks. I'm out.
Well, had you not done that, we would have lost him.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're not
Done.
going to make it that much longer.
I'm tough. He gets toughness.
Great.
All right.
Is it, what, 40-something?
44.
44.
I can't kill him.
I can't either right now. It starts with you, though. You are the leader.
You can't recover. Darn. Oh well. I mean, we defeated his primary form. That was kind of our objective for tonight.
Unfortunately, 2 of my cards are hero actions, so I can't use them. And one is just your hero gets +1 attack. So
I wish I had done something with legal. Legal is also an option. The other 2 choices you get are leadership, which is basically allies.
Yeah.
And the other one is legal or justice. So it's all about thwarting.
Yeah. All right, so shall we just call it?
Sure.
Yeah, I can only prevent 1 scheme from hitting with Jen.
Really
let's.
Quick, I got a helmet. I got 5 health.
No.
For putting on a hat.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you're still in the game.
No, I'm not. There's nothing I can do.
So, I
Bandwidth?
should have read my.
The internet is horrible everywhere.
Oh man.
Oh, your card.
I should have known how to play my deck. So I have 1 card in my deck that is Wakanda Forever.
Yes.
And when I play that, any equipment that I have that is Black Panther equipment goes off. So all of these things have special abilities that happen when I play Wakanda Forever. So that's how my deck is intended to run, is I equip a whole bunch of stuff onto me, then I play Wakanda Forever and all these things cascade.
Okay.
Video's frozen? Oh yeah, it totally is.
Okay.
Oh.
Great.
Yeah.
Love it.
But you can still hear us?
Okay.
Let me try. Nope, I can fix this.
Never happened.
Um,
I would have tried it out if I had known what Thor did, like out of the box. I would have probably traded out for Masters of Evil. Oh.
There we go. We're back.
All right.
Sorry, guys. So yeah, knowing how our characters play would have been advantageous.
I mean, Jen is basically supposed to be punching a lot, which she did. The problem is when she was taking hits, she wasn't able to heal. And I think I probably should have been spacing out my punches by flipping back to Jen.
Yeah.
To
healing up a little bit?
No, not to heal up. She gets to stop threat from hitting the scheme.
Oh.
That's her objection.
Right.
So I should have been doing that. I should have been flipping her more to do that. But yeah.
But that's what's cool about this game.
Yeah.
Is that it's got a lot of different sort of ways to play. Like I said, I demoed the heck out of this during PAX, and I actually had a lot of fun. I wish that more of the expansions were currently available.
Yeah. I was lucky to get this.
That's a Fantasy Flight thing, where sometimes they just run out of things.
That came out of.
They do smaller printings sometimes.
There you go, Andy.
Or yeah, that was Andy.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Thor's deck is like pre-built. It's got aggression cards, but Hercules is in the deck. It's different than the base set stuff.
Cool.
Because normally your big ally card from aggression is the Hulk.
Yeah, he was still in my deck. I hadn't gotten him.
Yeah.
So we never got to our nemesis and side schemes.
No, we did
How does
not.
that happen, John? It's a card in the enemy deck.
It is a
pulls them
treachery
out.
card. Yeah. If you hit the treachery card, known as son of a gun, where'd it go? I think we hit it late. Oh, here we go. Shadow of the Past. Reveal. Reveal your set-aside Nemesis minion and put it into play engaged with you. Reveal your set-aside Nemesis side scheme and put it into play. Shuffle the rest of your set-aside Nemesis cards into the encounter deck. If your Nemesis minion does not enter the game this way, this card gains Surge.
Interesting.
So all of us have a minion.
So I have Titania.
Yep.
I'm wearing the most impractical outfit ever. And that
Do you want me to show it off, or is it not even worth it? Okay.
No. She has 1 scheme and X attack, where X is equal to her remaining hit points. And she starts with 6.
She's a tough video.
Her personal challenge side scheme is, when revealed, place an additional 1-player threat here.
So I have Killmonger. He's nasty
makes
with
sense.
5 hit points, 2 scheme, 2 attack. And he has Usurp the Throne. When his scheme starts out, it's one of those +1 attack cards, so more bad stuff happens. And it's got 3 scheme per player. So this game scales with the number of players. You can play it single player, you can play it up to 4 players. And it definitely gets harder when you have more people, which means you need to work more with each other. I just like a lot of the aspects of this game.
I do like this a lot better than Legendary.
We definitely needed to coordinate more and know how our decks work, but that's fine. It's our first playthrough.
We got through his first form, and I feel like that was pretty good for our first time facing him.
Yeah.
Whereas I've played games of Legendary where I'm like,
dead on turn 2.
This is just pointless. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look, nothing we do matters. Oh, well.
So, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thank you, friends, for joining us.
Thank you for the follows.
Yeah,
and the bits.
we got a couple new follows. We got 100
that.
bits. Thank you so much.
We will repeat one more time. If you get
the
in
super
quickly,
secret sale.
Super secret sale.
Yes.
Yeah, if you click the icon or the
you click the Battleground Games
banner.
Live banner just beneath the video. We are selling some copies of the game.
Yeah, Marvel Champions for $5 off MSRP. We kind of eat it on the shipping, but that's fine. It's a way to help your friendly local game store remotely, which is nice when you can't get into your friendly local game store.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm going to leave that sale up for a little while, but it is there in case anybody who is watching has not had a chance to play this. So if you're watching the VOD, it's possible that sale is still going on.
Take a look. Where would the link be?
So if you go to store.battlegroundgames.com, you can search in the search box for Marvel Champions, and it will show up there if it is still available for purchase.
Still have copies if the sale is still ongoing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
anywhere in the continental United States, we can ship it to you. We could ship it to Hawaii and Alaska, to Guam, to Puerto Rico. Like I said, we eat a lot on the shipping, but I'm willing to take that hit to help out a fan.
They'll let us do media mail for board games.
Oh, thank you so much for more bits.
Thank you.
Is the library still open? The branches are closed. The main library is open. And they closed the school. So guess what my library is going to be full of on Monday? So, because that seems safe.
You're open tomorrow, right? Oh, but Saturday is no different.
The branch is open tomorrow, so I'll be there tomorrow, but then it's shutting the place down for at least 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But we're all still going to work. It's not going to keep us safe.
Be well, everybody. Take care of each other. Watch out for each other. Wash your hands.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next week with some other game. I'm kind of thinking of trying to play Tapestry. I don't know how complex a game that is.
It depends on the situation.
Yeah, it
not
depends
make any
very
promises.
much. Yeah, no
One
promises.
that you were interested in, Amanda, last week you talked about?
I know she very much wants to play Dune.
Yeah, I really want to play Dune.
Eventually, yes.
But yeah, I feel like I don't want to make any promises about next week.
Yeah.
We don't know what the future holds.
We do not. But we do know that we love you all, viewers. Take care of each other. Have a pleasant evening. And we'll see you again sometime soon, I hope. Bye, everybody.